Memphis heads to College Station Saturday night to face Texas A&M.
Stiff arm, down he goes! Down he goes!
Coverage begins Saturday at 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Welcome again to Highly Questionable. What do you like on the show today, Bomani?
Steph Curry hit 13 threes, and we still going to tell you what they did wrong.
Dale, papi.
Did the Bills lose because of the ref?
We got a good national game that wasn't a tie, that wasn't the Jags or the Titans or Brock Osweiler. And instead of celebrating a fun game, we're going to figure out a way to blame the refs. Let's look here at the end of a disastrous first half. Offsides, roughing the kicker, none of it called.
Actually wasn't roughing the kicker. He got the ball first.
Oh, man. So, Sherman, you got Rex Ryan saying afterward that was ridiculous. You got Dan Carpenter's wife saying things that she shouldn't be saying. But let's listen to Sherman after the game.
I went to block the kick. I'm not going to let him make a kick. So when it called offsides, I'm not going to let him have a free play. So that's not how I played. They didn't blow the whistle, so I played until the whistle was blown.
Now, they seem to think that it was intentional, that it was a dirty play. Was it?
I went straight for the ball. I didn't go for the kicker. I slid for the ball. He should have not kicked it, Maybe he wanted to, I went for the ball. That's where I went. So when the ball gets tipped on the play, the rule is if it's tipped, there's no flag.
Now, since then, the league has tweeted that it should have been unnecessary roughness. I know you've been very vocal about the league. Your reaction to that they've said that they missed the call?
That don't mean nothing to me. They missed a ton of calls. We've dealt with missed calls all year. That wouldn't have helped them anymore. They still would have kicked the field goal.
All right, now, there was a situation with a delay of game call that if you wanted to point to something that cost Buffalo, you could go to that one because then they would have been playing for a field goal at the end there and not been trying to play for a touchdown. However, all the things that people have brought attention to with Richard Sherman, none of them were against the rules. When he took the receiver out in the end zone, Tyrod Taylor was out of the pocket. That thereby makes that legal, even though it's a little weird because it does seem like it could be unnecessary roughness. Brian Floyd at SB Nation makes a good point. Don't be mad at the refs. Be mad that Richard Sherman seems to know the rules better than Dean Blandino does.
I love that Richard Sherman just stared down Rex Ryan after an interception in the end zone. Didn't love so much what Dan Carpenter's wife, the kicker's wife, is on Twitter saying that he's an animal, that Richard Sherman is an animal, and that he should be castrated. I'm guessing that Dan Carpenter's wife needs to stay off of Twitter for a while.
Happy Election Day, guys.
Some people are complaining about the ref, and other people are celebrating about the ref.
Oh, look at this. Somebody has the Seahawks on the money line, baby.
Money line. Wow. A big one here at 10.
Okay, you bet 40%.
I know that.
It's a 10, a 5, and 6 singles.
I mean, what kind of winnings are those?
Does Steph Curry's three-point barrage prove that everything is fine in Golden State?
Yeah, amazing a difference a year makes, right? Because Steph Curry hit 13 threes. No one's hit more than 13 threes in an NBA game. And it's kind of all right. Like last year, this would have been an exhilarating story. We'd probably lead off with it because, wow, Steph Curry hit 13 threes. Now, we're still looking at the Warriors like, I don't know if this is going to work out as well as we thought. Because, yeah, Steph hit 13. No one else hit more than 2. Going into that game, Klay Thompson was shooting under 20% from three-point range. Draymond Green only scored 4 points in this game. Good luck figuring this out. I mean, I think they probably will, but it ain't no guarantee.
They beat the Pelicans and coughed up a 21-point lead while beating the 0-7 Pelicans. By the way, I'm really sorry, Anthony Davis, for everything that's happened to your professional career. But when you look at what's happening with the Golden State Warriors as they try to figure this out, he's coming off of a game in which he missed all 10 of his threes. So basically, he's playing to his averages in the last 2 games.
Everybody was doubting Steph Curry, and he exploded last night.
Yes.
He's back again.
Yes.
He's back. You better watch out, LeBron, because he's coming after you. Go.
Okay.
Steph, go. Steph, go.
What
Steph, go.
awkward
Steph, go.
chant.
Steph, go.
Totally
Steph, go.
no rhythm.
Is Drew Brees right that the NFL league office is to blame for declining ratings?
Man, the employees of football will blame the league office for everything because they are so down on everything that comes out of the league office. You've got a real employee boss trust problem, but no, I don't believe he's right. There are a lot of reasons, whether you want to go Kaepernick, whether you want to go really bad primetime games, whether you want to go an election year, but I don't think this is one of them.
Well, I don't think the league office has done anything to help. The one thing about the NFL, they've always been on this idea of protecting the shield. They want, when you think of the NFL, that you immediately think of everything that's good about America. The league office is part of why now when people think about the NFL, they think of a lot of things that are bad about America. Bottom line is this, we demonstrated we could ignore all that other stuff if the football was good. The football hasn't been good.
I think that they have to improve the halftime activities. You know, they need march bands. You know, what happened to the march bands? You know,
marching
with
bands.
that's right, with all the tricks and everything
Yes.
that they were doing. You
Yes.
know, you go like that. You know, you throw up the platoon.
The platoon.
That's right.
Yes.
And you go like that.
Yes. Oh, the
There you go like
trumpet.
that.
Yes.
That's the trombone, man. Why don't y'all know anything at all about the bands you claim to love? Who played guitar in the
Air
marching
guitar,
band?
baby. Air
guitar.
guitar. What's that? What's that? What's that now? That is some sort of rhythmic gymnastics.
You played a kettle drum in a marching band?
I don't know.
Will the statement by Nigel Hayes, another Wisconsin athlete, create change?
Here's the situation that you have a Wisconsin football game the other day, right before Halloween. Someone came to the stadium wearing an Obama mask and had a noose around it. And Nigel Hayes and about 20 others, including some folks on the basketball program, said that while they get a lot of love for the W on their chest, sometimes they run into racial injustices that doesn't make them immune from the other racial injustices that minorities get on the Wisconsin campus that isn't the most diverse campus in the world. But will it bring change? You can only bring change if you bring attention, and the start of bringing change is bringing attention, so their personal experience can be altered by the fact that they're crying out and saying, hey, you might want to listen to us about something that you don't know something about.
Yeah, but they do know something about it. That's the thing. It's not like he's telling people on campus about things that happen on another campus. They're there for the things that happen on that campus. So maybe some change comes because the discussion is started by Nigel Hayes. But who's going to make the change? Because if Nigel Hayes and his guys can make the change, they'd make the change already. The change comes from white people who have power to make these things go differently. The people who are being oppressed or being victimized in this situation, they can't make the change. Trust, they've thought of that one already. The people with the power and with the privilege, they're the ones who can create change. So you look at Wisconsin and say, are you guys going to create some change? You're going to just leave it the same.
Did Bill Belichick hurt himself professionally with his letter to Donald Trump?
Bella cheat. He said Bella cheat. And Donald Trump was at a rally last night and said he had gotten a letter from Bill Belichick that I admit sounded a whole lot like the letter that Donald Trump would imagine that Bill Belichick would write him about how he's handled things beautifully and what a great leader he is and how he's suffering from unfair media bias. And then Tom Curran of CSN New England said that Belichick did, in fact, write this letter. And this is shocking, like absolutely shocking that someone who has gone so far to avoid controversy would attach himself, even if he thought so privately, to a man who is so controversial right now. Because you had to know if you wrote that letter to Donald Trump, he was going to tell everybody about it. Didn't see that coming from Belichick because really he doesn't talk about anything normally at all.
And the question is, did he hurt himself professionally? He's in such a position of power. He has so much tenure. He has so much control over that organization that the things that would be problematic, which is perhaps black players not liking a white coach taking up with a candidate that is controversial along racial lines, don't seem to impact him at all because he could just get rid of you if he doesn't like you. He does it all the time with guys he does like.
Let's be fair, it hadn't impacted Rex Ryan either. You get to vote for who you want.
I want to write a letter to Bill Belichick. Give me.
All right, let's see. Bella cheat. Cheat is the word he's using. His accent makes that tricky. Okay. What do you
I want to read it now.
All right, very good. That was very fast. Go
I
ahead.
said, Dear Bill,
Okay.
why you always behave like you have a stick up your
Very
Why don't
good.
you go out there and have some fun, you know?
Okay.
I mean, let everybody enjoy themselves. You know, enjoy yourself too.
This is the most adventurous thing he's ever done in public.
Love, Papi.
There it is. Love at the end. Nice.
Coming up next on Highly Questionable.
Okay, one more time.
That one's tough.
Kennt ihr Rob Gronkowski? Ist ziemlich gut.
Kennt ihr Rob Gronkowski? Ist Ingrid gut.
But take it.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
All right,
That
good.
one was difficult.
Hi, this is Reese Waters on the latest Off Center, Tom Arnold on what it's like to be in every black movie. Why the team you root for determines the person you are, kicking Uber game, and debunking the chicken stereotype.
To play the game that always gets my vote. Do you question?
You give us topics and events, and we question.
Do you question if these cyclists deserve it?
All right, we're going out to cyclocross racing. Sounds a lot like Excite Bike, except it's like actual bicycles as opposed to the motorized sort.
Oh! Ow!
Whoa!
Oh, I mean, why would I wish that upon somebody? I mean, the other guy had the right idea.
Woo! Boosh!
Ouch.
Boosh!
I mean...
Shout out to my man who just picked up his bike, though. He seemed to have a much better idea than everybody else.
Although much slower.
He's still running. They're falling off their bikes.
Yeah.
I think that I know a guy who will be very good at this sport.
Here we go! It never gets old. Boosh! Why aren't you laughing?
I mean, I just don't think that this Why am I laughing?
Yeah, gotta hit the brakes, buddy.
Boom! Right. Oh, no. He hit the brakes. That's what they call that wall right there. The brakes.
Do you question if Gronk's German is better than expected?
Gronk's German?
What do you say, Jägermeister?
German.
Okay, let's see what we've got here.
Guten Morgen.
Morgen. Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Hi, football fans. My name is Sebastian Vollmer from the New England Patriots. I'm here with my good friend, Rob Gronkowski. And I think it would be cool if we have you do your own call-out. And I'm going to teach you how to say it in German.
All right.
So
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Well, why don't you start off, and I'll correct you afterwards.
All right, I'll try. All right. Brady, that is Gronk. That is their touchdown.
Touchdown. Perfect.
Was
You
that
nailed
perfect?
It. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed
One
it.
try, baby. Maybe I can be even better. Brady, that is Gronk. That is their touchdown.
Even better.
Thank you.
Boom.
Thank you, Seabass.
I don't even know what to correct. All right, last one would be, have y'all heard of Rob Gronkowski? He's pretty good. Kennt ihr Rob Gronkowski? Er ist ziemlich gut. Okay. Kennt ihr Rob Gronkowski?
Rob Gronkowski.
Er ist ziemlich gut.
Ziemlich gut.
Ja. Okay. Kennt ihr Rob Gronkowski? Er ist ziemlich gut.
Kennt ihr Rob Gronkowski in English gooch? That one was hard. Maybe one more try.
Okay, one more time.
That one's tough.
Kennt ihr Rob Gronkowski? Er ist ziemlich gut.
Kennt ihr Rob Gronkowski? Er ist English good.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
All right,
that one was difficult.
That's pretty hard.
Woo.
He used the same approach I developed in college where I didn't know the answer. I would just write something down illegibly and try to come up with it later to explain to the professor what I was saying.
I love that the bar is so low on this guy that you were all surprised that he got his name right. All of you were surprised that he pronounced his name correct.
To be fair, I'm not sure he reads English that well.
Yeah, this is better. This is better.
Do you question if this is proof that clutch exists?
We're going to Winter Ball, Scottsdale Scorpions.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, he works here, right? So.
Yes. This is a miracle, people. A miracle. Game on the line. Tim Tebow. Yeah, another past the shift. Yes. Yes, Bibles will be written about this.
Wait, why do they have a shift for him?
I know, right?
Right? Like if you ever hit that one, there should be no shift.
Well, he went with the pitch. He took it to left field. You know, I mean, that's a sign of a great hitter. The best is yet to come. The best is. I'm going to keep my tabs on Tebow from now on. Every game I'm going to watch.
Yeah, that's exactly how Tony Gwynn would have handled it.
Yes, spray hitter.
Not much of a turnout last night, eh? Looks to me. Are those tickets expensive?
Yeah, that
I think they're very
$100,000
expensive.
that the Mets put into the idea of, well, maybe he'll fill our minor league stadiums.
Do you question if this was effective dissent?
All right, we've got third division Brazilian soccer here. Let's see. Is this effective dissent?
16 no time do Guarani, segunda substituição do Guarani.
Oh, I mean, that's one way to do it. Oh, what is that? Oh,
Whoa.
my God, he is fighting with everybody.
Anybody can get it.
Look at this. Oh, that ref is ready with that flag. Come get some.
By the way, you will notice that law enforcement is protecting itself in a way that's not quite in line with a simple sporting event. Like, they are ready for the ruckus all the time.
Wow, that is quite the meltdown.
Wow. Tell you this, though. Don't mess around and push down the wrong official. You know what he'll get up with. Wow, like the teammate. I feel like the teammate should have known already that number 3 was crazy, right? Like, you kind of did that to yourself.
Well, that ref made a big mistake, you know. I mean, the player knew that he wasn't carrying a gun, you know, so he took advantage of the situation. If that ref had been carrying a gun, he wouldn't have acted like the way he did.
Like I said, this could have been worse. There he is, right there.
Thank you for that helpful box right there. Very helpful.
It is helpful because who else would think that the ref had to Rasco out there?
Right.
By the way, I'm not the one walking you off if you got the gun. You make the decision on when you leave.
And on the latest episode of the Bill Barnwell Show, I talked to Daniel Adler about Week 9 of the NFL season. You can check out the show on iTunes or by going to the ESPN app on your phone.
Time to play the game that is willing and able. See or no?
He's not able to hold up the no card. You tell us what's on television tonight. We'll tell you if we're intrigued.
On NBA TV, Hawks and Cavs.
Sure, the Cavs are unbeaten. The only ones left who are unbeaten. Let's go out to a recent Hawks game. Dwight Howard is playing against.
They call a foul on that?
Oh, you can't call a foul there. That's a great block. Oh, what the bleep says Budenholzer. Yeah, that's pretty perfect right there. Oh, you can't call that, ref. Come on. That's prime Dwight right there. That's a bad call. Bomani,
Hit him in the face, that's all.
Okay, very good. Bomani.
Not your turn yet,
Are
man.
you intrigued, Bomani?
Weird thing about this, though, that play was prime Dwight, and somehow on that replay, I looked up and was like, that's the first time Dwight Howard's ever looked old to me.
Really?
I mean, just look, he looked like he no longer looks like a young man anymore. He looks like an old dude on his 3rd or 4th team.
Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. You know what is going to happen tonight? LeBron is not going to go close to that rim, buddy. He's going to be taking a lot of shots from the outside. He doesn't want to be facing Dwight because Dwight is out for blood, you know? And LeBron is a big chicken when it comes to contact under the basket.
Yes, because we all know how afraid LeBron James is of contact.
Yeah, it's so wimpy at 6 foot. 1 inch.
What are you riding, a pogo stick?
I don't understand what just happened.
On ESPN2, Western Michigan and Kent State.
No, but if you were interested in this, Corey Davis is someone who might get your attention. He plays for Western Michigan, and here's a shot of him against Ball State.
Davis, who flashed open. Macon, did he hang on to that? Is that a catch? It is. Oh, man, he's done it again.
He's pretty good.
Another highlight catch by Corey Davis. He
Wow.
jumped up and over the defender.
You're going to know that name. That's going to be drafted very high. Bomani, are you intrigued?
I am not intrigued. And I got to say this about Western Michigan. Their coach, Flex, 35 years old. I can't trust a head coach that is younger than I am. You shouldn't trust me to be in charge of anything.
All right. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, you know, that was a pretty good catch, but I got a better one for you. Look at this one here.
What? Oh, the same guy.
Oh, okay. So we're doing that.
Okay, my father was right, though. He said he's got a better one, and he was not lying. He does have a better one. Wow. Yeah, he's pretty good. Why is he at Western Michigan again?
On the BBC in the UK, Planet Earth 2.
Oh, greatest thing in the history of television right here. Do we have a baby iguana situation for you? Is that what we have here? Oh, this is so dramatic.
A snake's eyes aren't very good, but they can detect movement. So if the hatchling keeps its nerve, it may just avoid detection.
This is horrifying.
Why can't you just let him...
Yeah, run, big man! Get out of there! Oh, my God, this is terrifying. Yes, 2 legs. Nice.
Go.
No.
Got him.
No. No. No, turn the television off.
Go.
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
Go. Wow.
Oh, look at that dumb snake. Hit the side of his face on the mountain. Dumb snake.
He made it. He made
Yeah.
A miraculous escape.
Yes. We will never show you anything better than that. Bomani, are you intrigued? What? How dare you?
I already saw it, and if I watched it with you, you tell me the whole damn thing before it was over.
Yeah, it was great. Bobby, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued, but I recognized one of those snakes there. I think that was Ruse there.
Drew Rosenhaus is the joke he was going for. Drew Rosenhaus is somebody totally different.
Yeah, I thought you saw Rue McClanahan there. I was going to have to break him the bad news.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching.
See you tomorrow.
Gracias. See you mañana.
I couldn't remember.
Gonzo, you had the great joke. You had the great joke. What happened? What happened? Drew Rosenhaus joke. You totally dropped the ball, man.
As soon as I saw those snakes, I was like, so when does Drew Rosenhaus make an appearance?
Come on, man.
The North Carolina Tar Heels head to Durham to face their fiercest rivals, the Duke Blue Devils. Touchdown! Coverage begins Thursday at 6:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio. Presented by Dr. Pepper.